We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Menken here with Splash Sports. Today is April 25th, 2024. A little recap on yesterday's performance, our first losing day of the week. It's all right. We can't have all winning days, but we're still without that sweep, and I'm still feeling real good. I told you on Sunday we are going to get a sweep here this week. Still haven't got it, but hey, stick with me. We're about to get one here. Let's roll right into this. Remember, on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game. Plain and simple. A NRFI means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into those plays, be sure to smash that like button for me and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Toggle on that notification button. That way, every time I drop another play, you guys will be notified. All right, let's head into Thursday's game, starting off with game number 1 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Right now, the Milwaukee Brewers will have their ace on the mound in Freddie Peralta. He's been excellent this year. He's currently 2-0 on the season with 23.2 innings of work here, an ERA of 1.9 with 33 strikeouts. Absolutely putting batters away to start his 2024 campaign. He'll be matched up here in Pittsburgh against the Pirates. Mitch Keller here. He's 2-2 this season, 30 innings. Pitched an ERA of 4.80 with 25 strikeouts. He's putting batters away as well, just below that strikeout per inning for Keller here. Keller ended up getting the loss in his last performance against that Boston Red Sox team, going 6 innings of work, 5 hits, and 4 earned runs. And 2 of those earned runs came in the first inning here. Peralta looked fantastic. He's been looking fantastic this whole year. Had a good start in his last outing, going 6 innings of work, 4 hits, 7 Ks, in no earned runs. This Brewers team, though, offensively, they've hit a wall here, especially in Pittsburgh. In their run production, they ended up getting a win yesterday, 3-2. Barely hung on to that one late in that game in the 9th inning. Couple errors from the Milwaukee Brewers, but they were still able to hold on. Clearly, this is a divisional game here. This is for the series. I'm expecting this one to be an absolute rubber match. I expect Keller to come back and bounce back after his last performance against those Boston Red Sox when he gave up 2 runs in that bottom of the first inning. And Freddie Peralta, he's doing Freddie Peralta things this year, striking people out. Looks absolutely fantastic in this NL Central here. That's why in game number 1 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates, we're smacking the NRFI, no runs, first inning. Let's roll into our second game between the Oakland Athletics and the New York Yankees. Right now for the A's, Alex Wood will be on the mound. He is currently 0-1 with 21.1 innings pitched here. He's got an ERA, though, of 8.10. Very high for a starting pitcher here. He has 20 strikeouts, just under a strikeout here per inning. He'll be matched up against the New York Yankees' Nestor Cortes, who is 1-1 this season, 29 innings pitched with an ERA of 4.5. He does have 28 strikeouts, just like Woods. He's just under a strikeout per inning. You look at Alex Wood's last start. He lost his last one to the Guardians, going 5 innings of work, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, and 2 of those earned runs came in the first inning there against the Cleveland Guardians. And then you got Cortes on the mound. He doesn't look like the same Cortes as we once knew him. He's shaky to start this season again. You look at his last 3 outings here, hasn't gotten a win or a loss, and he's been struggling here. So this is a spot to where, yeah, the Oakland Athletics aren't a very good team, but they're playing this Yankees team very good, and it's starting to flip tables here as this Oakland Athletics team is producing runs offensively, which this New York Yankees team just plain simple is not. This offense for the Yankees has been lacking in their run production the past couple of weeks here. You've seen Soto, though, yesterday go yard. That's a good sign for them. I'm expecting, though, this New York Yankees to get some firepower in, get ready for this weekend series here. I'm expecting them to come out swinging in this game. As you saw yesterday towards the end of that game, they started to come hitting the baseball finally and producing runs later on in the game yesterday against the Oakland Athletics. I think they get off to a hot start here in the Bronx. If not, Nestor Cortes, I'm iffy about him. He doesn't look the same He hasn't got a win or a loss, like I said, in his last 3 starts. He puts batters away if he gets ahead of hitters, but he's leaving stuff up here early in the season, and people are doing damage on him. That's why in game number 2, between this Oakland Athletics and the New York Yankees, we're going to smack the YRFI yes runs first inning. So we're on to our third and final game between the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. Right now for the Houston Astros, Justin Verlander will be on the mound. He has a record of 1-0, only pitched 1 game this season, 6 innings of work with an ERA of 3, 4 Ks in his first outing. Like I said, he'll be matched up here against the Chicago Cubs. YRFI, he's been absolutely lights out for this Cubs team. 2-0 this season, 21.1 innings of work, an ERA of 2.11 with 21 Ks. He's averaging a strikeout per inning here. And let's talk about these Cubbies. The offense here, absolutely dynamite right now to start this series against the Houston Astros. You look at the first 2 games. In their first game in this series, they put up a 5 spot in the first. Then we go to yesterday's game. The Chicago Cubs put up a 4 spot in the first. That's 2 games, 9 runs, first inning. These Cubs are absolutely crushing the baseball. We don't have Cody Bellinger. He's on the IR. Kills me, but it's all right, clearly, because the offense is still here. Even though the Cubs have been swinging this bat really, really well, we got Justin Verlander on the mound. And what I've seen out of him, he hasn't lost a step here. I think that he will come out ready from pitch number 1. And the same with Assad. He's been great for the Chicago Cubs team. I think this is going to be a rubber match here. I don't think there will be runs in the first inning because there's been a ton of runs, especially for this Houston Astros team. They need to get off to a strong start. They got their guy on the mound. We'll see what Assad could do against this top of the order for the Houston Astros. But as of late, offensively, this Astros team is struggling, and I think they continue struggling here in Wrigley. That's why in game number 3, between the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs, we're smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. Let's take a recap on the games I've selected for you today. Game number 1, between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates, we're smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. Game number 2, between the Oakland Athletics and the New York Yankees, we're smacking the YRFI. Yes, runs first inning. And our third and final game between the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs, we are smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick Menken with Splash Sports. If you have not done so, smack that like button. Helps me out a ton, and it costs you guys none. And also, go follow me on X/Twitter, whatever you guys want to call it, at Nick Menken. We are currently 7-0 in baseball. We just won the Milwaukee Brewers here. We have the Tampa Bay Rays in tonight, who are up 7-5 against Detroit Tigers in the top of the 8th inning. And we also have the Texas Rangers looking for another 3-0 clean sweep. If you want those plays, again, go follow me on X at Nick Menken. Best of luck and best bets.